Hi class, for this video I'm going to discuss representations of functions. There are ways on how we represent function. And specifically, magdi-discuss po tayo ng 4 na ways. But for this part of video, we are going to first focus on the ordered pairs and table of values. So our task is to examine if the given relationship or ordered pairs table of values, and sama na natin yung mapping diagram, yung diagram kanina na ginamit natin sa previous videos natin. Let's examine if those given relations are considered as function. So let's have this example number 1. We are tasked to identify which of the following relations are functions. So we have here 3 kinds of set of ordered pairs. So let's focus po muna sa ating letter A, which is F is equal to 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 5, 4, 5. So let's examine kung ano pong kind of relation po ang ating example number 1. So we have 1, 2, 2, 2, and 3, 5, 4, 5. If we're going to look at the values or the x and y of each ordered pairs, mapapansin mo that this is an example of a many to one kind of relation. Paano po nasabi ni ma'am na many to 1? Tingnan mo po. For the values of 1 and 2 of your x, magkakaroon ka ng 1 value of y, which is 2. Another thing, dun sa second 2 pairs natin, meron tayong 3 and 4. Many values ng x, nagko-correspond siya sa 1 value of y only. So therefore, if this is a many to one kind of relation, our letter A is a function. Next, let's have letter B. So we have G is equal to 1, 3, 1, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 3, 7. So tingnan natin yung bawat numbers. Mapapansin mo yung ating pair na ordered pairs na 1, 3 and 1, 4 and 2, 6 and 2, 5 ay mayroon silang mga values ng x na magkaparehas. So we can say that this is an example of one to many. Sige ma'am, bakit po one to many? Tingnan po natin dun sa first 2 pairs natin of ordered pairs. We have 1, 3 and 1, 4. Ibig sabihin po, for just one value of 1 domain, 1, you can have an output which is 3 and 4. Ganon din sa isa. You have 2 and 5. For the number 2 and 5 under your x, meron kang output na 5 and 6. So therefore, this is an example of one-to-many function or one-to-many relation. So therefore, this is not a function but only a relation. And lastly, let's have letter C, which is H is equal to 1, 3, 2, 6, 3, 9, ... Meron siyang formula or meron siyang susundin na pattern which is n, 3n. And if you check, kung magsasubstitute ka dyan ng 4 or any values ng n, mapapansin mo that definitely the next value or the value of your computed y is not the same. Hindi siya magkaparehas dun sa mga previous pairs na naka-provide na. So, this is an example of a one-to-one relation. So, definitely, this is a function. Ayan. We're done with our example number 1. Let's move on to our example number 1 still. However, naka-express naman po yung ating mga relations in a table of values. So, same lang din naman po yun, yung ating ordered pairs. You can construct it or plot it in a table of values. So, for this one, we are going to examine again which of the following relations are functions. So, isa-isayin natin. Let's have letter A. You have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for x, then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So, obviously, upon checking lang po yung mga values ng x and y, you can really identify that this is a one-to-one kind of relation. So, therefore, this is a function. Eh, yung letter B natin, tingnan natin. We have 4, negative 3, 1, 2, and 5 for x. And for y, we have negative 5, 2, and 0. So, mapapansin mo na yung iyong 2 ay tatlong beses nag-occur. So, what kind of relation po ba kasi ang ating letter B? So, this is an example of one or many to one kind of relation. Many to one kasi for the value of x, specifically negative 3, 1, and 2, many, magkakaroon ka ng one value of y. Or meron kang tatlong input, magkakaroon ka ng isang value na negative 2 as your output. So, therefore, you will have a one-to-many kind of relation, which is an example of a function. Last, let's have letter C. We have, for x, we have 0, negative 1, 4, 2, and negative 1. And, ayan, may umulit na negative 1. Negative 1. So, next naman dito, 3, 4, 0, 1, and negative 1 for y. Walang umulit sa y, sa x lang meron. So, dito, specifically for the ordered pairs negative 1, 4, and negative 1, 1, you can see that parehas sila ng x. And remember dun sa video po natin, last video natin, isa po sa mga defined or isang definition ng function, a definition of function at the end of the video is that a function is a relation. So, therefore, a function can be represented as an ordered pair. It is also a set of ordered pair. However, sabi doon is that no two pairs of ordered pairs should have a same value of x. Bawal daw po yun, pero pwede silang magkaroon ng different values of y. Kasi bakit? That is an example po kasi of one-to-many kind of relation. Sign po yun or technique na just in case na ikaw ay mag-examine ng given ordered pairs or table of values, you have to check yung x. Dapat po yung mga x values should not have the same values. Bawal po silang magkaparehas. Kasi nga po, nakadefine naman dun sa definition natin from the last video. Check nyo na lang po kung na-miss out nyo. So, letter C is just a relation, not a function. Eh, paano po, ma'am, ito? So, this is easy na lang kasi you're so familiar with the different relation. So, in a mapping, check mo lang. I-double check lang natin kung nakuha niyo po ba yung konsepto kahit na nakamapping. So, for letter A, obviously, each element of your x correspond to one element of your y. That is a one-to-one function. So, this is a function. Letter B, check natin kasi may nag-cross na mga lines. Pero check lang natin isa-isa. You can see that you have a 5, 7, then meron kang y na 1. So, many to one kind of relation to. Tama po ba? Let's check the other examples. You have 6, 8, and 9. 6 and 8 and 9, input mo, nagko-correspond sila into one output which is 0. So, definitely, our letter B is still a function. And last, letter C, you have 7. 7, one input, 1, 7, nagkaroon ng sagot na 11 and 13. Or meron siyang output na 11 and 13. Ganun din sa isa. You have one input of 2. Then you will have two answer which is 17 or output which is 17 and 19. So this is an example of one-to-many relation. So this is not a function, just a relation. So that's how you check under ordered pairs, table of values, and mapping if the given relations are functions. I hope you learned something for this short video. Next po, we are going to discuss naman about graphs and equations.